Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Urvashi Barbhaya, your physical therapist. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please go below. Press the subscribe button to never miss any updates. Today I'm going to demonstrate 10 exercises for shoulder pain. These exercises have helped a lot to my patients in getting rid of shoulder pain in a very short time. Um, what are the most important reasons for shoulder pain? There are many reasons. I'm going to talk about few reasons today. The first and the most important one is the impingement syndrome. So there are three main reasons for impingement syndrome. The first is the abnormal or the faulty neck and shoulder postures, which is shoulder hiking, depressed shoulders, rounded shoulders, or forward neck posture. This gives rise to muscle imbalance, hence impingement. The second is due to subacromial bursitis, which is inflammation of the bursa. This happens due to overuse of repetitive motion of the shoulder. Because of this repetitive motion, there is friction between the acromion bone, which is the shoulder blade bone, and the underlying rotator cuff muscle, hence impingement. The third is the rotator cuff tendinitis, which again happens due to overuse or repetitive shoulder motion. Then there is inflammation in this tendon, which is right below this acromion bone, and when you do any overhead shoulder movements, this tendon gets caught between this acromion bone and the humeral head, hence impingement. This is most common due to overuse and repetitive motion, as I mentioned. It is also most common in patients involved in sports activities, manual labor, or any professions which involve repetitive motion of the shoulder. And it is also most common in patients over 60 years, as there is wear and tear in their tendon or due to tendon tear, giving rise to impingement syndrome. The second most common reason for shoulder pain is the frozen shoulder, which is most common post-fracture due to inactivity or immobilization in their shoulder, and it is also common in diabetic patients. The other common reasons for shoulder pain are arthritis, muscle strain, lifting any heavy weights or performing any gym activities, and also laying on one side can give you shoulder pains. If you have these aches and pains due to any of these reasons, these exercises are for you. So the first exercise which I'm going to show you is called as shoulder flexion on the wall. As the name suggests, it's going to be on the wall, and it will help you to improve this movement in your shoulder, which is the forward movement. Okay, so keep this hand onto the wall, come closer to the wall a little bit, and then go straight all the way up such that you feel a gentle stretch and no pain. Hold that position for 30 seconds and then come down nice and slow. Make sure when you're doing this exercise, you don't go in this direction or this direction. My hand is going straight all the way. And then coming down straight as well. And now it's going to be on the other side as well. Elbow straight. Make sure you're not doing or arching your back. Make sure your back is straight as well. Hold that position for 30 seconds and then come down nice and slow. We'll do this for 3 times. Now the second exercise is called as shoulder abduction on wall. Again, it's going to be on the wall and it is going to help you in improving this mobility or this movement in your shoulder, the side movement. For that, I'm going to side face the wall. My hand is going to be on the wall. Again, it's going to go nice and slow up like this, such that I feel a gentle stretch right here. And then I'm going to hold that position for 30 seconds. Again, I'm going to make sure that my shoulder goes straight up from the side and not in this or this direction. And then it's going to come straight down. And I'm going to show you on the other side as well. We're going to hold this position for 30 seconds and then come down nice and slow. Do it 3 times. Now the third exercise which I'm going to show you is for correcting the posture. As I said that most of the times the rounded shoulders or the chin tuck posture is the one which gives rise to impingement. So we're going to go by the wall. Make sure our back is facing the wall. Our hands and elbows is going to touch the wall. Chin tuck. Make sure you're creating a chin tuck, which is creating a double chin, tucking the chin back basically. And then we're going to do this exercise, which is called as wall angels. So basically, we are doing angels on the wall, like how we do it on snow. We'll do that for 15 repetitions and come down nice and slow. I've seen a lot of patients have difficulty while doing this exercise because of the tightness in this muscle. And that's why it's difficult for them to even touch their elbow or hands. So I always tell them, try to touch your elbows. If not, then at least try to touch your hand and then go up. And then as and when you do this exercise, it's going to get easier for you doing this movement. Now, the next exercise is called as the posterior capsule stretch, which is the stretch of the posterior capsule of your shoulder, which is this. So for that, bring your shoulder forward like this and then across the chest, and with the other hand, give a little gentle stretch such that you feel a gentle stretch and no pain. Hold that position for 30 seconds. I'm going to show you from the side as well. You're going to feel the stretch here. 30-second hold and 3 times as well. Both sides. Sometimes patients have difficulty while holding on their arm in the air because of weakness and less endurance. So you can always hold on to the other shoulder for support and then just go like this so that you will feel a stretch. Now the other exercise is going to be in sitting. For that, we'll need a chair. The first exercise which I'm going to show you in sitting is going to be for the upper trapezius stretch. For that, make sure that if we are stretching the left side, my left shoulder is going to be completely relaxed. I'm going to either hold on to the chair here, or I'm going to take my hand behind my lower back such that my shoulder is relaxed, and then I'm going to bring my right hand by the ear and then go just side bend my neck to the other side such that I feel a stretch right here. And I'm going to show you on the other side by going sideways so that you can have a better view as well. My hand is behind the back such that my shoulder is relaxed. I'm side bending to the other side, and I'm not going like this or this. I'm just taking my neck, which is straight like this, just taking it to the side. I'm holding it for 30 seconds. And we'll do that for 3 repetitions. Now the next exercise is for the pectoralis muscle, which is for this muscle. I'm going to show you in side sitting so that you can have a better view at that. Make sure when you're doing this exercise, your chest is facing up a little, your shoulders are back, and you're clasping your hands and pulling your shoulders back and down a little, and then take your hands up in the air like this. Hold this position for 30 seconds, and we'll do that 3 times such that you feel a gentle stretch here and no pain. Now I'm going to show you from this side as well. Pull it down and back, and then back like this. If for some reason you don't have shoulder mobility to do this movement, you can always take a towel, hold it with both your hands like this, pull your shoulders down and back, and then take this back. Hold it 30 seconds and 3 times. Now the next exercise is called as shoulder squeeze. For that, keep your shoulders relaxed. You just have to bring the shoulder blades, which are the bones of the shoulder, the back side. You just have to bring them together. Squeeze them together. Okay, so for that you can keep your arms to the side. Just make sure you're squeezing them together, taking them back like this. Hold it for 5 seconds and then relax. I'm going to show you from the side as well. Just bring your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do that for 15 repetitions. After this exercise is the most important exercise because this is for strengthening of the rotator cuff muscles. For that, you can take a towel, roll it and fold it, and then place it like this, such that your arm is going to be in the resting position, and you're just going to bring You can point your thumb so that you know that where your arm is going. So just go in like this. This is the internal rotation movement of your shoulder. Bring it in. Make sure you're not doing this because then it's your biceps movement which you're doing. You want to use the internal rotators of your shoulder. So just bring it in and then bring it out to the side. Again, when you bring it out to the side, make sure you're just doing it like this and no like this, because then it's for your triceps movement too. So just out to the side. If you want to strengthen your muscles, you can also use a dumbbell or any bottled water such that you have no pain. Difficulty, yes, you might have difficulty because you have developed weakness in your shoulder muscles, but if there is pain, maybe you're not ready for the weights yet. Okay, 15 internal rotation and then 15 external rotation. Make sure you're not moving your trunk with it, just out to the side. Now the last exercise, for that we will need the chair support. So I'm going to turn the chair to one side. I'm going to hold on to the chair, or you can hold on to any firm support. Lean a little bit forward like this and then keep your shoulder relaxed completely, and as and when my body moves, my shoulder is also moving and making small circles. As and when you get comfortable, you can try to achieve bigger circles. And also, if you want to strengthen your muscles, you can also use a dumbbell just to add on to it, and then that will help you strengthen your muscles. You can also do it side to side. So when you do side to side, make sure you're shifting your body weight so that your arm is gonna go with it. This exercise is called as pendulum exercise. You can also face it in front and move your body front and back. With that, your arm is gonna go front and back with it. Make sure these exercises don't give you any aches and pains. These exercises can be done twice a day. If you have pain with any of these exercises, stop doing these exercises. If you have questions regarding any of the exercises today or this video, or you want me to discuss any condition and show the exercises for the same, please write it in the comment section below and I will try to come up with a video soon for that. If you liked my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.